Hello, welcome to the podcast. Happy Friday, guys. Happy
Hello.
Friday. I've got
Hi there.
a Diet Coke from the fridge here at Nova. Only place I know that still do Diet Coke.
Diet Coke tastes really strange these days, I find, after sampling a lot of Coke Zero since giving up full strength.
Is it a bit
Coke.
more watery?
I think it's just a bit more...
I quite like it.
tastes really artificial, Diet Coke.
Compared to Coke no sugar.
What are you having? Diet Coke. I love a
Diet
fizz.
Coke, like old school.
Yeah.
There's
No,
you know
not
what's
a
in the
Coke.
fridge?
No, I don't like Coke Zero.
Oh, I love it.
I like Diet Coke.
So do I.
I don't like Coke Zero. Tastes
I like
flat Coke.
I like
Does
Solo.
it?
Sugar-free
See.
Solo is good when you're hung.
I don't have any of it anymore.
When you've been drinking Coke Zero for a
I have
long
sparkling
time,
water.
you sort of just... It tastes like real Coke.
But then what about when you have the rigid edge stuff?
Oh, it just drives you wild.
I don't like the Richie. It's
I
too
can't
full.
drink, I couldn't drink a can of
No,
Coke.
No way.
Or a can of
I
soft
could have a
drink.
couple of sips.
Guess
And
what's in the fridge?
What about, why are you saying not
Pepsi.
you? You've just downed one this morning.
Sorry, a real Coke. I couldn't do a real
I don't
Coke.
think I could have a full can of anything.
Really?
These days, no.
I'm not a Pepsi guy.
So- No,
Have you
Was
seen
there
that?
anything worse when you'd go, oh, could I get a Coke? And they'd bring you a Pepsi Max?
shocking.
These are not interchangeable.
Sometimes when the fridge is a Pepsi fridge, you're just like, no, would rather go to another shop.
I mean, yeah,
But
depends.
each
And
to
it's
their
always in a
own.
bottle. Like,
Have you seen that famous ad where the kid is trying to get to put his coin in the machine, the drink machine, the vending machine, and he steps on a can of Coke to get to the machine to put the money in to get a can of Pepsi.
Oh, shots fired.
no.
Good marketing.
Famous
See,
ad.
I don't
When
think
was
I
that?
could
Recently?
do.
No, it's a few years back.
I've never seen.
I don't think I could do a can of Diet Coke. I need it in a glass with ice.
Yeah. That's why you'd like a Postmix.
Love a Postmix.
Postmix, when
As long as
you're a
you
bit
got
hung
ice.
dong millionaire, a Postmix Coke
Postmix is
at a French fry
fantastic.
is like just the greatest.
Even a Sprite. A
Yeah, I
Sprite
don't
when
mind.
you're hung is
Well,
really
my mum, when
had
I
a
was
quenching.
sick,
I only
as
have
a
a Sprite
kid,
if
my
I'm
mum
sick.
would give me Sprite
Or
lemonade,
Lucozade.
and she'd stir it up so it was flat.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you didn't get the bubbles, but you got the sugar. I don't know what that was about.
It was odd.
Right now, if someone gave me a flat lemonade,
I had a
It's right in their face.
I had a glass of wine at your house last night.
did Paul have a glass of wine?
He did not because he's on his thing and he
We're
made a
not
point of
drinking.
it. And
Oh,
he
that wine
said-
that he bought?
Yeah, and he said
We went to Cicciolina's the other day, and our
He loved
stepdad
it.
ordered the wine,
And
and he loved it.
I heard the story last night and he was very pleased with it. And he said, usually you need to decanter this for some time, but
Oh,
we
he
haven't
pull-
got time to decanter
Did he pull
it.
out the whizzer?
He pulled out the whizzer.
The wine whizzer. So it's like imagine it's almost like a milk frother, like on a stick, and you can
People do
it'll
their
aerate your
protein
wine.
shakes with it.
Oh, yeah. He was the wine.
He did
It
the wine.
aerates your wine
Yeah,
really
and it
quickly.
tasted completely different and beautiful.
Yeah, I've used to have one of those aerators where you pour it in and it
Yeah.
goes through. And
This is just like a desperately thirsty man's version of that. Can't wait. I'm like,
Well, I did say to him, I can
that's
wait
exactly what
if
it
you
is.
like, but
because
he's just wanted to get the whizzer out.
swirling and
Yeah.
someone introduced him to the whizzer. I actually think it might have been Rebecca Harding, Andy Lee's fiance,
because she couldn't wait.
desperately thirsty. My other desperately thirsty friend. And she was like, no, get a whizzer, a wine whizzer. I don't think it's called wine whizzer for anyone
No.
playing along at home.
It does make the wine taste completely different, though, doesn't
Aerating it. Oh, yeah. People aren't just doing it for the sake
No.
of it for all these years.
No.
So the wine was nice because we had a bottle at lunch for my stepfather's birthday, and then Paul went and ordered a case of it. And I was like, that's excessive.
What's the case? 12 bottles?
I don't know. There was a lot of wine arriving yesterday.
Yeah, right.
It seemed like a lot, whatever he got. And I was like, you've only had it once. You sure you liked it? Anyway, now
He's
come on over.
That's me.
It's in the cellar.
That's me though. I'm like
Do you know
I'm
what
a
I saw the
bandwagon
other
guy.
day? So I love a rosé, as you know, and I love a Miraval rosé. Miraval rosé. And you can get half bottles. So they're like
What?
rosé bottles that are like this big now, and you can get them in a half bottle. So if you just like want to have a glass of wine, it's not like opening a huge bottle.
I like them
and
when they
it's
do that
not.
at
It's not
restaurants.
like, you know how it's like, oh well, it's cheaper to buy a big bottle. It's actually not. It's actually, if you buy two smaller bottles, which add to a bigger bottle, it's still cheaper.
Really? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be constantly opening small bottles though.
No, but you wouldn't open it for a dinner party, but to have, if you're like, because Paul won't drink rosé sometimes, and
Yeah.
I might just want a glass of rosé, and then it's like, well, I can. Just
We've got
open-
some small bottles at our place, like one person champagne bottles. Because
Oh, yeah, the mini Moet
ones. Because
or whatever.
Lou
Yeah.
loves the champagne, but I'm
and-
not a champagne
and
guy.
champagne goes flat. You can't even put a lid on it
Exactly,
and have it tomorrow.
exactly.
we
Like-
had Paul's in-laws in town the other day, and they said, "Do you have a wine stopper?" And I was like,
That's cute.
"Wine stopper." And he goes, so for the leftover, I was like, "We don't have leftover wine. The wine stopper is Paul. When the bottle is empty, the wine will stop." Or any of my neighbours or anyone who lives in our street.
I'm going to go and have Japanese today.
Yum. What are you going to have?
Well, is it Miss Chu?
That's not Japanese.
No,
It's
that isn't,
Vietnamese.
but that's around the corner. That's pretty good. They've got a full restaurant around the
I
corner.
don't think there's a Miss Chu in South
Yeah,
Melbourne.
there is,
yeah,
Oh, where?
yeah.
Just near the Spotlight building.
There's
Yep.
one on Turak Road in South Yarra.
Yeah,
as well.
yeah. But
Where's the Spotlight Building? Near the market.
Just
Yeah,
near
across the road from the market.
Yeah.
Ah, Miss
Just
Chu's
there.
so good.
I think I'm going to go
Have
to...
you ever come across the actual real life Miss Chu?
What is it, a person?
Yeah,
like Miss Chu.
he's a woman.
He's a-
As
He's a real person.
him?
No,
She.
Miss Chu is a real person.
Oh. Does Miss Chu... Is
Work
Chu
at the
the
restaurant?
surname, is it? Obviously.
Yeah, she's done many interviews.
Does she have a badge?
She's
Like,
quite fierce. She bossy.
Right, you'll know
She's-
if it's the
She's
actual Miss...
yeah, you'd know the boss. Hang
Yeah,
on.
right.
Let me just.
I think I'm going to go to... I don't know what it's called. Japanese... You'd know. In Brighton, Church Street. Sushi train.
Samurai?
No. Kamako or...
Kokoko.
There you go.
Kokomoko?
Okay,
or
so
Kokoro?
AI
Is that it?
says
Kokoro.
How do you know?
Because there's one in Richmond as well.
Is there?
Yeah.
Blue and white
Yeah.
logo.
Kokoro.
It's very nice. Spenny.
Nahi Chu, known to everyone as Nahi or Miss Chu, and to those who get in her way as the queen of rice paper rolls, is the founder and the creative director of Miss
I'd
Chu.
love to be known as the queen of... No,
Born in
or the
Laos,
king of
1970.
rice paper rolls.
Me too. I love making rice paper rolls at home. I'll set up a whole little banquet.
Really? How do you make them?
Get a bowl of hot water,
Yeah.
put them in,
Put the thing in?
then you get it out, and I do it on a tea towel, clean tea towel, so it just
That's
dries
good.
it out
What
a
do you
bit.
put in them?
I put, I
Chicken?
cook up some chicken, some of those noodles, the
Oh, yeah, the vermicelli.
vermicelli. I normally do carrot.
Cucumber.
I don't do cucumber.
Peanut sauce.
Sometimes some
Hoisin
like
sauce.
peanuts, a little bit of
Yeah.
hoisin.
What's on?
Hoisin? Actually, you know what I do? This is controversial.
Tofu.
No,
I
I
love tofu.
actually wok up some bok
Get
choy,
woked. Really?
so it wilters down.
And you put the bok
And
choy
I put
in
the bok choy in there, and then I roll it up.
Very nice. You've
Thank
been
you.
very sophisticated.
Sorry, I've just done a Google on Miss Chu.
I used to miss you.
Funnily enough,
I love bok choy.
there's a very big story that came out yesterday that Miss Chu is in a fight with the mayor, Sydney Lord Mayor,
Clover Moore.
Clover Moore.
What's
About-
Clover done?
It's come to a head about the position of the venue's plants.
Sorry,
Miss Chu in Potts Point
I love
has
Clover
got
Moore.
in a fight with the mayor.
Clover's been around forever.
sorry. Can I just take? Oh, it's gone now. Damn it!
What
Just
happened?
watching the Today Show.
I know.
What's the go?
A woman in America.
America.
She was doing the news and her waters broke at the news desk. And instead of toddling off to hospital, she decided to carry on with the bulletin
When her
while
waters
she
broke.
was crowning. And then she went to hospital once she'd done the weather.
Wow.
If my waters broke, I'd be out of here straight away.
You know what? It's actually a funny question we could ask people
Melbourne.
on our show. What did you do when your waters broke? Because then you have this time